My name is Nate Golden. I am the president of the Maryland Child Alliance and a math teacher at Forest Park High School. Let's hear for the teachers in the room. I feel like I had planned something to say, but I feel like you have 2 beers and that kind of goes out the window. So I want to start with some thank yous. Thank you to our speakers. These are not. It's hard for, I'm a teacher, it's hard for me not to move while I speak. This mic is not mine. But thank you to our speakers. These are not folks who waited to see if there was polling to show that the Baltimore people is popular, right? They support us because they support giving money to families, to supporting our children, and that's the exact type of leadership that we need in this city. So thank you to all of our speakers. Can we hear it for them? Second, thank you, all of you, for being here. I'm looking out of the room and I'm just, I know I'm competing with train. I love trains, so I'm not gonna go too hard on that. But to this campaign and to just, if I can speak personally for a second, it means so much that you were all here, that you gave us your money, you gave us your time. You know, those are pretty much the 2 most valuable things. And so, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. And lastly, thank you to Emily and Julia who planned this entire event. I don't know if you can know how much work goes into this kind of thing until you do it, but we were all together 2 days ago. They're pulling out all the things they have and they're accusing me of not helping, which is a very true statement because I did not help. But it's not just this event, y'all. For a year, these 2 have been leaders on this campaign, and it's truly been incredible. So thank you both so much. Now I'm losing my train of thought here. So, I know the true value in this event is meeting the amazing people in this room who care about this city. So I'm going to try to be brief. And I really hope you're taking advantage of the opportunity to mingle. I've been trying to set y'all up with people that I think would be great for you to talk to, but do it on your own too, because there are so many people in this room who care about the city, who care about the children in the city, and that you should be talking to each other, planning together, networking together. So please mingle. But I do want to take a few moments to tell you about how we got here. So 2 years ago, we launched the Maryland Child Alliance with the goal of reducing and then eventually someday eliminating child poverty across the state. And that's a bold goal, right? And so right away, we had some pretty good data, right? Thanks to my good friend Max here, to show that how we could do that, how we could change our tax system and redistribute monies to families that need it. And so we met with dozens of state legislators right away. And I thought, oh wow, this is going somewhere. But it turns out a lot of those meetings went the same way. We would hear child poverty is bad, but it's not bad enough for me to do something about it. I hear this over and over. It's not bad enough for me to demand more of my colleagues. It's not bad enough. It's not bad enough for me to introduce legislation, right? I'm hearing from people who are elected members saying, I can't do anything about this. It's not bad enough for me to raise taxes on the rich and redistribute it to families that really need this money. And so, if they aren't going to do something about it, we have to. The people in this room have to. They're not fighting for the most marginalized children across the state. So we have to. And so a year ago, literally exactly a year ago today, we launched the Baltimore Baby Bonus. At the time, it was me, Emily, and Julia. We had about 8 friends and some bagels. And we invited them over to Emily's house and we pitched them on a really simple message. That every child and every family deserves the basic necessities that they need to reach their full potential. Diapers, baby formula, other things that babies need. I'm not a parent, all right? Basic stuff, right? And so we asked our friends, hey, let's go throw down a table in a park and try to collect 10,000 valid signatures. And they said yes. And we started doing it. And over the last year, we've grown from that small group to an amazing group of volunteers. I mean, look around the room. Some of the coolest people in the city that you'll meet, right? And I just checked in with our table, and I'm really excited about this. Today, we just collected our 10,000. That's exciting, but we need 10,000 valid signatures. It turns out not everyone signs these forms correctly. And we have, and I'm convinced of this, the best volunteers of any organization, sorry to any other organizations here, and we have a 76% validity rate, which means 76% of our signatures have counted so far through the Board of Elections. We've been submitting them as we go, and so if you do the math, I'm a math teacher, we need about 13,000 signatures to put this thing on the ballot. That's 3,000 more. And a lot of hard work has gone into getting us right here. And I'm standing in front of you, I'm asking for your help because I've been in Patterson Park, I've been in every corner of this city, and everyone you see with a yellow shirt has been in every corner of this city asking strangers for signatures. And a lot of us have left our comfort zone. I'm asking for your help on the last 3,000. We need 3,000 more. The due date is in July. And so we do not want to take this for granted. I do not want all this hard work to go to waste. So what I'm doing a hard ask. We need one volunteer shift a month. That's what we need. If you can do that, we will get there. There's 100 people in this room, that's 30 signatures per person to get to 3,000. So we got some amazing events in April. But I have one particular ask. Election day, primary election day, right? Where if you live in the 6th or if you live in the 11th, you're gonna go vote for Stephen Johnson and Zach Blanchard, right? Hell yeah. And I wanna kind of just, and I'm sidetracking and this was not planned, but one thing from Stephen's speech that I think was missing is that the public match. Every $25 you donate to Stephen Johnson turns into $250. And Zach, correct me if I'm wrong, you've already hit, Zach, where you at? You've already hit the public match. So still donate to Zach, but okay, on the same team. Go give your money to Stephen Johnson because it's gonna multiply by 10. Take your money and give it to Stephen Johnson. $25, I would say, Stephen's, that's a perfect amount, right? Because that's where it gets multiplied by 10, right? Go give $25 to Stephen Johnson, and now I'm gonna lose where I was supposed to be in this speech. I was asking you to volunteer. So there are some handsome, very handsome gentlemen over here. Sawyer, raise your hand. Nick Lowe and Maytha. Go see them and go sign up for some volunteer shifts. Please. One a month. You can give me 2 hours a month. In April we have some fun. If you go to an event, it's fun. We've been at Pride, we've been at every event in the city, and it's fun. You get to meet people and pitch them on a good idea, and it's a good time. But particularly I'm asking you for primary election day, where nearly 100,000 Baltimore city voters will come to the polls, and we're gonna be waiting there with a clipboard and asking them to support children and families across the city. So please, I don't think I have a clean ending to this. I'm just trying to ramble for a little bit. Go sign up to volunteer. One shift a month, 2 hours. Please. And so one more time, I'm just going to say thank you. I keep looking out this crowd and I feel emotional. Because I remember when this campaign was like an idea and it was stressful. I was like, I'm asking my friends to do something where they may waste hundreds of hours of their own time. Right? There is a lot of versions of this story where we collect 8,000 signatures and the Baltimore baby bonus does not get on the ballot. But we are here in the one where we're going to get on the ballot, and then we're going to pass it in November, and then families in this city are going to get at least $1,000. And you didn't hear this from me, but it's really going to be closer to 2,000. All right? And then we're going to use that momentum to keep fighting against child poverty because the goal of this organization is to eliminate child poverty. So this, I'm sorry, it feels like a beginning. It feels like, oh, we're going to ask you until November. I'm not going to stop asking in November, all right? We're going to do this for a really long time until every single child across the city has the resources that they need. So thank you all for being here. Please talk to the amazing people in this room and have a great rest of your night.